Ever since I first stepped inside the abandoned asylum, its eerie silence had burrowed deep into my bones. But it wasn't until I reviewed the footage back at home that I noticed something deeply unsettling. In the corner of the screen, just behind where I stood, shadows began to form. At first, they were indistinct, mere flickers that could be easily dismissed as tricks of the light. As I watched further, however, the shadows solidified into figures, patients long forgotten, clad in tattered hospital gowns, their hollow eyes fixed on me. Each playback revealed more of them, as if the asylum was slowly giving up its secrets. Driven by a morbid curiosity and a growing sense of dread, I returned to the asylum, hoping to capture more footage and perhaps find an explanation. The air inside felt heavier, thick with an unshakable presence. As I wandered the decaying halls, I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. The walls seemed to whisper, their voices just beyond comprehension. I found myself drawn to a particular room, the records office, where the asylum's history lay buried in dust. It was there that I discovered the patient files, each one detailing lives marked by tragedy and despair. Back home, I pored over the files, piecing together the stories of those who had once roamed the asylum's halls. But each time I played the new footage, more figures appeared. The patients' expressions were no longer passive, they seemed to reach out, their mouths forming silent screams. It was as if they were trying to tell me something, a message buried beneath layers of time and silence. My fear grew with each viewing, as did my determination to uncover the truth behind their haunting presence. The climax came unexpectedly, during a playback in the dead of night. The figures behind me had multiplied, their spectral forms now filling the room. Their faces were clearer than ever, and for the first time, I recognized one, a man whose file I'd read earlier that day, his story ending abruptly with no record of his release or death. As I stared at the screen, his ghostly form turned towards me, locking eyes with mine. In that moment, I understood, the patients weren't just appearing. They were waiting for someone to finally hear their stories, to acknowledge their existence, and perhaps, to set them free. The screen flickered, then went dark, leaving me alone in the silence, with only the chilling realization that I was now a part of their story.